What's good, Internet? My name is attackslug, and welcome back to my Let's Play of WWE 2K17. My career mode still here watching Grimm's house, as you can see, and yesterday was a bit of a setback with a record 3 losses. Now, after determining that the input lag on the TV was the culprit, I kind of had two options. Number one, mess around with the settings on the TV, but it's not my TV. Number two, bring over my TV. And that's what I did. So much like the previous 140 plus episodes on the TV, I know the input lag, I know the precise timing on, I am back to that, and therefore Dolph Ziggler should definitely be losing here at Fastlane. Unfortunately, I'm negative 23, so I might have to fight Dolph at Mania. I don't want to fight Dolph at Mania, but that seems to be where this is going. But elsewhere on the Fastlane card, we have the phenomenal tag team of Luke Harper and Kalisto fighting Dean and Roman for the tag team titles. We got the Usos fighting the New Day. We have Dolph 2005 facing off against John Cena. 6-man tag, The Club and Kane versus Bubba Ray, Sin Cara, and Zack Ryder. That's a weird 6-man. Kevin Owens, Cesaro, Falls Count Anywhere for the U.S. title. That is a weird-looking Chris Danger versus Del Rio. Baron Blade, Brock Lesnar, no holds barred for the world title. And myself and Dolph Ziggler in a normal match. And as you can see, my t-shirt for WrestleMania week contains a very important message, and that is freeze pops are not ice cream. New Day, they're not. You can't tell us, hey, want ice cream for like weeks, and then, oh, they're freeze pops. That is still supremely disappointing. Anyhow, let's get this show on the road where I actually know the timing of these damn button prompts and whatnot, fighting against Dolph Ziggler for like the 40th, 50th, 400th time. I don't even know anymore. It's ridiculous. I want to get out of this division so bad. So bad. It is really frustrating to still be in this division on episode 150 of these, and I got into this division in episode 100. I hit main roster episode 100, and the fact that I'm still not even ranked 3 yet, fighting John Cena, is some nonsense, when you consider that I won 4 belts in the span of that first 100 episodes. So I should have been here at episode 125, not episode, I'm like twice that, which is, I don't know if just these, like the IC and the World, take twice as long. If that's just the case, then sure, okay. Then we're definitely going to episode 200 at this point, because, yeah, it's really ridiculous. But also, Dolph Ziggler, certainly giving me my money's worth on this pay-per-view championship, or not championship, but pay-per-view quality, etc., whatever. Anyway, it is Thursday. So, the WrestleMania nonsense, week nonsense kind of starts tomorrow, where tomorrow's the Hall of Fame on Friday, and then NXT on Saturday, and then Mania on Sunday. So, look forward to lots and lots of programming, just a lot of it. I'm not sure that if it's all going to be good, there's going to be a lot of it. That's kind of been their modus operandi for a bit here. And Alexa Bliss, a little help, because Dolph Ziggler is really taking it to me here. He believes that freeze pops are ice cream, and he's very offended by my new t-shirt. So, I suppose there is that. There is some wrestling news to discuss here. Not a whole lot. Still a lot more indications that the Hardys are a done deal. And that they will be debuting soon. I'm not sure if soon means Mania. I'm not sure if soon means the Raw and or SmackDown after Mania. Whichever. But people are saying soon, and I think that definitely makes a much more difficult job of Anthem if they want to actually try to sue them for using that gimmick. Also, Dolph Ziggler, you did a drop kick. I don't think so. It's way too early for your dumb ass. Have a super kick. Have a slug exploder. That's what you deserve, Dolph. Have a slug exploder. Yeah, so I guess, really, the fact that the official Twitter account keeps mentioning the Hardys and Matt Hardy keeps responding to it that has been definitely... See? I can do it just fine on my TV. Just fine. So, there's that. But yes. Come back. Into the corner. No, into the... Well, that's not what I wanted to happen. Drop kick. Sure, well, why not? I'll waste the comeback and go for a 5-star slug splash. To the outside. It's pay-per-view. Gotta liven it up a little bit here on this show. But I've got no stamina. I got some serious stamina regains that I need pretty badly. Thanks, Dolph. I was going to do that to you, but that didn't quite pan out the way I had intended it to, but whatever. I'm going to keep hitting my move. Wow, a generic slam. Generic slam. That was not what I pressed, I'm pretty sure, but have a spine buster. Not as good as Arn Anderson, but really, who is? Who is? Nobody. He had the best spine buster. Period. Okay, now, if I can regain some stamina and hit a charge finisher, we will see that's enough to put away Dolph once again. Because the last time you beat me, Dolph, you got lucky. You got super, super lucky. Now, I'm not going to risk a rope break here. Not going to risk a rope break. I'm going to wait. I'm going to grab. I'm going to drag. And then I'm going to pin. And that might be enough to put away Dolph. No, it was not. It was not. Alright, Dolph, I may have underestimated you just a little bit, considering I've beaten you so many times. Nerve lock, like Yokozuna. The trapezius. Whatever the hell he used to call it. Anyway, what else we got here? Oh, the WrestleMania set. There's been more pictures of that set out there. And not only is there some kind of roller coaster motif, which, you know, they had been in the news, you know, a bit in the past few days, but also above the ring, the little thing that, you know, when they build stuff above the ring, is a giant ring. So there's a ring above the ring, and I'm like, wow, there's a thing that Shane could jump off of. I don't know. Yeah. I've seen the photos. It looks kind of amazing. So I'll be curious to see. It's one of those things where, like, I'm glad they're spending the money on their set design here, because they've kind of stopped spending the money on any kind of unique set designs for any other pay-per-views, you know? Really, come on, Dolph, what the hell? Stop reversing my shit. I don't appreciate it. I really, really don't. Nope! Haha! It's a major reversal. That is a major reversal, Dolph. Guess what? That means you can't block a damn thing that I'm doing to you now. That means I'm going to the top. No, to top. The top. Hurry. Hurry. The meter's draining. Hurry. Hit that 630. Got it. Boom. Now, Dolph, you can say good night. Don't make me break out the roll-up. Alright, so I feel like that might not be enough to end this rivalry. As much as I would prefer it to be over, I feel like it's just not gonna... The losses of yesterday, the 3 losses of yesterday, that put you back into the negative points, is definitely going to come back and haunt me. Which, you know, it's my own fault for not thinking ahead to bring my own damn TV to do this show, because I've been using this on, you know, the last 5 years. And I'm used to all the timing on it. The input lag and whatnot. Anyway. Here is the same cutscene. It is well-deserved, Cole. Freeze Pops are not ice cream. Fact. And Dolph Ziggler won that rivalry. The rivalry I was only in because Paul Heyman insisted I get into it. And he won that. That is the first rivalry I've lost in this video series. To Dolph Ziggler. Oh, what is my life? And even though I won the match at the pay-per-view, I still lost the rivalry because of the points. Because that makes sense. Oh, hey, the face who runs the place, John Cena. Oh wow, they actually have the Mania sign hanging up in the Raw set, like in that arena. That is a attention to detail that I fucking love. That's one of those things that like almost no one's gonna notice, but the fact that it's there is amazing. So again, I will give props where props are due. Obviously, you would have that Mania sign up in between the Rumble and Mania. I don't see it here in the actual, like, when the camera changes, I haven't seen it. But the fact that it was sitting there in the show intro, when they were panning the crowd, you could see it kind of in the background, in the arena. Like, that is, again, I will give this game props when it deserves props. And that is definitely a detail that should be there, and it's totally there, so thumbs up on that, 2K. Anyway, oh no! Almost a ref bump there. John Cena, not cool. What are you doing, John Cena? No. Head outside. I'm gonna taunt you now. I know your weakness, John Cena. It is the roll-up. I will hit you with a few finishers, and then roll you up, and then beat you again. Now, I would love to be in a John Cena feud right now and take his title. I would love that. But we all know that when you're not rank 3 and you go into attacking the champion, he squashes you like you're James Ellsworth. So that's just not a thing I can do. I tried that last year, and it went terribly. So, not gonna... No! Watch out! Alexa! Jesus Christ. Don't... John Cena! You're a fucker. What are you doing? Blockbuster. What was that? This match is off the rails immediately. There was one other news story here, and that is that among the full-time workers, the word is that Roman Reigns has the most merch sales. Now, I feel like we've had this discussion before about merch sales and top guys and how they can very easily manipulate that stuff. Now, it's not like apple juice! It's not like Roman has any more merch than other, top acts like The New Day or Enzo and Cass, etc., etc. Like, there's certainly other acts that have, other guys and girls that have just as much merch as Roman Reigns, right? So it's not the amount of variety of merch. What it is when you go to house shows and whatnot, they just have more of Roman's stuff and not anybody else's stuff. And that was the same argument that CM Punk made about John Cena, where CM Punk had like a handful of shirts and Cena had a million fucking shirts, and of course you're going to outsell him when you go to a house show, you go to a live event and all they have is stuff for Cena, or in this case, Roman Reigns. So I'm not going to buy the narrative that, oh, well, obviously Roman is super over because, he's selling all this merch. And I'm like, yeah, well, if you're taking your kid there and all they have is Cena merch, or merch for Roman, then that's what you're going to get. Or that's what, that's what's going to end up having the most sales. So it is a misnomer to say, yeah, Roman's the most over because he's selling the most full-time guy merch. So obviously part-time guy is Cena. He's selling he's going to have the most overall because he's John Cena, right? But it is definitely an interesting little tidbit. And Cena just reversed the damn... No! Haha! One good turn deserves another, John. Apple juice! That was a great sequence. I hit a finisher, reversed. He hit a finisher, reversed. I hit his finisher, 2 count. And that, my friend, means it is closing time for you, John Cena. 1, 2, 3. I know your weakness. And that's all she wrote on that match. That went about exactly as I had anticipated. Hit a few finishers, do a roll-up. Cena can't cope with it. He's like, what is this? I'm being rolled up. No one does this. And there we go. I've beaten the champion in a non-title match again for like the 4th or 5th time. The champ is here. And unlike actual wrestling, they won't give me my title shot automatically. That's just not how it works in this game. When you eat it, yeah. Eat it, yeah. Over. At the very least, you'd think they could give me a rank increase for beating the champion in a non-title match. But no. Moving on to SmackDown. SmackDown Tag Team Match, playa. Holla holla. Me and Big Barron versus Enzo and Cass. That will be tomorrow. I should mention that tomorrow, Perplexing Pixels that we filmed last week will go up at noon because I don't want to have to compete with the Hall of Fame. And my WrestleMania predictions should be up sometime tomorrow, later in the day. I'm not quite sure when yet. Anyway, I'm attackslug. Thanks for watching. More videos every day. And I'll see you next time right here on this channel. And I'm out.